Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. Episode 150. 150. Feels good. Feels amazing. Feels wonderful. Told my producer to work on a edit, a cut of just all the funniest takes, all the best takes over these 150 episodes for us to look back on together and just enjoy the ride. Realize where it started. One flag, no desk. Now there's pennants, bobbleheads, props all over the place. So let's run the video. We're going to get all the best. Huh? You never made it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anybody, you ain't got time for it. Hell no, man. You don't even pay me. You working me to the bone. Finna fire some people around this mob, if you know what I mean. It is the 150th episode, baby. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. It's Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on a Thursday. June 15th. Feels like a Wednesday. June 15th, Thursday, baby. I got a few things to scream about, a few things to talk about, and a few things to sing about. If you know what I mean. Ow. Oh, yeah. Ow. Man, big 150. It's crazy, man. I've been doing this show since November. A lot has changed. A lot has happened. A lot of growth. A lot of wisdom gained. Still learning every day. Still trying to get better every day. Definitely, I've been doing some deep thinking about this show and how I can make it a little better, mate. How I can get some more followers to jump on the boat, baby. It's Captain by a Hook. We in the ocean, searching for the golden treasure. Speaking of the golden treasure, two futures. Dos el futures. I want to talk about to open the show, and then I want to recap some things that happened last night. And then, of course, talk about things tonight. So, let's jump into it. Cy Young Award. I'm talking American League Cy Young Award. He's pitching tonight, which made me want to talk about it. Cole pitched last night. I'm going to get on that in a minute. Amazing game up in New York last night between the two teams representing that city. Cole has dropped to 500. I I think I gave him out on this show probably like a month ago at 275. Looks like I took that April 29th. He's at 500 now. I still like Cole a lot. I know McClanahan has been doing his damn thing. I can't take nothing from the kid. And I like Cole a lot. However, there's somebody down there in Dallas who I think has a shot to come in and steal this thing. In the Blades of Glory. Texas native from Houston. Now playing for the Dallas team, Texas Rangers. He's 9-2, 2.49 ERA. Has had a couple viral moments with some complete games and some deep games. Started 13 games. Again, 9-2, 86.2 innings pitched with 83 strikeouts and a whip of 0.98. He's having his best year. And if you look at his last 7 games, he's 6-0, 1.44 ERA, 50 innings pitched over 6 games. You do the math. 31 hits he's given up, only 8 earned runs, walked 12, and struck out 44. I think this guy I think he should be in the conversation more than he is. Nathan Eovaldi for the Texas Rangers. I mean, you can get him at 12-1 plus 1,200 odds. 1, 2, 3. He's the 7th favorite on my list. I mean, being priced at 1,200. That's right there with Shohei and Gausman. I love Luis Castillo. Don't see why the hype is around him this season specifically. There's no chance he's winning the Cy Young. Framber Valdez. I feel the same way about that guy. I honestly think he's like 6-5 on the season. Which, if you're saying records don't mean nothing, get out of here. It's the Cy Young Award, baby. Nobody's going to get a Cy Young Award with a 500 record. Not the team. Pitcher's record. Nathan Eovaldi, 9-2. Again, he pitches tonight in what will be a dandy with Shohei Ohtani on the mound for the Angels going up against him. There's some other sleepers you could look at. I don't think they have the name power or the stats to get to where they need to get to make that jump. Everybody's talking about Framber Valdez. If I had to choose a pitcher for the Astros, it'd be Christian Javier. 26-year-old righty. 7-1. ERA just above 3. 74 strikeouts in 74 innings. I think it's out of Cole, McClanahan, and I think at some point Eovaldi is going to jump into the top 3 with them. Like I said, I don't get the hype around Castillo or Valdez right now. I think Shohei is going to take the MVP. Not sure. It's been a while, I think it was Kershaw about 10 years ago. The last guy who got the Cy Young and the MVP. And I mean, Shohei is 5-2, 3.2, 3.3 ERA. Not bad. I just think they're going to give him the MVP. And like, I could be wrong, man. I know in baseball it's a little different. It's not like the writers vote on everything. Certain writers will vote for the Cy Young. Another group of writers will vote for MVP, so forth and so on. And then Kevin Gausman. I can't get behind that name at all. So I think you got McClanahan, Cole, four names that have no shot outside of Ohtani. And then Nathan Eovaldi is right there past them at plus 1,200. And then you kind of fall off Sonny Gray and Joe Ryan, two Twins pitchers, both at 1,700. And then it just drops into plus 3,000, plus 6,000 range. And Christian Javier, I mean, I'm not saying he has a chance. He's 7-1, ERA just above 3. He pitches tonight. He's plus 7,500, 75 to 1. Christian Javier is right there with Shane Bieber, Chris Bassett, Dylan Cease. I mean, yeah, even I think Eovaldi's the best long shot, and he's only 12 to 1. I think Cole at 5 to 1 is pretty good too. And then McClanahan, I don't know. I feel like it's out of Cole. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to see. I will talk this stuff every few weeks on some future stuff. I just thought about it today, man. I'm looking at the record. Nathan Eovaldi is getting slept on. I feel like now is the time to jump on his numbers specifically. McClanahan and all that, we'll see what happens. But plus 1,200, Nathan Eovaldi. Didn't mean to spend that much time on it. And then, of course, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to get enough money on this future to do some damage. And I'm talking about the White Sox winning the division. I know the Twins won 2 in a row. I know the Twins are a good team. I know the Guardians are right there in the mix. But the White Sox, plus 1,100, 11 to 1. I took them yesterday at plus 900. They beat the Dodgers in a wild late inning victory. And it drops to plus 1,100, which is awesome. That means I could jump on it again at better money. Every time I want to bet the White Sox the rest of this season, or I might cut myself off on July 24th. I might get my ducks in a row, go heavy on it, cut myself off July 24th, and then enjoy August, September. Give them a little COVID season, a little 60 games to get it together from August and September. But I'm on this White Sox to win this division pretty hard, and I'm going to continue to invest in it. Right now I have 3 different tickets on it. Thinking about making it 4 since it dropped from 9 to 11. I keep just dropping small change on it. 20 here, 25 here, 25 here, 20 here. I think on July 24th, I hope the number's still somewhere around 1,100, 800. I'm going to drop 300 or 400 on it. On top of the keep 20s on it every few days right now watching it. Like I said, I'm trying to get this number to a point where it's not going to break me if it doesn't hit, but it'll make me if it does. And I don't mean make me rich, $1 million or nothing. Just, it'd be nice to get a nice little $5,000 to $8,000 bagaroo off of these White Sox in 2023. It's at 11 to 1, man. I'm going to tell it to y'all probably once a week until I eventually get over it. Till I eventually have so much money on it that I am nervous. But last night, man, interesting night in the baseball. However, whoever writes for MLB.com, I didn't click on this article. I don't know the author's name. Probably shouldn't even dog the author anyway. But what the hell kind of title is this for an article. The Mets down 3-1. Come back. Tied up 3-3. Let me go back even further. Verlander gives you 6 innings and gives up 1 run. Garrett Cole gives you 6 innings, gives up 1 run. Spectacular. Amazing game. Going into the 7th inning, 1-1. Tied up, wide up, ready to go. IKF, Kiner Falefa, steals home. Electric moment. Gets the fans going. Steals home. I'm a Mets fan. I'm throwing my hat at the ground, shaking my head, spitting on the dog. I don't have a dog. Bottom of the inning, Mets come back tied up. Okay. They should have scored some more. The bases was loaded. I don't know how Nimmo got caught at second on a base hit. But hey, long story short is Lindor got a haircut. That's what I'm saying. Just kidding. Brandon Nimmo delivered a game-winning hit in the bottom of the 10th. Went to extras 3-3. Mets get the victory 4-3. I know this is saying a lot, but maybe, just maybe, this is the kind of victory the Mets need to get the fan base and get their team rolling. However, check out the title of this article. Horribly written, horribly thought out. Whoever wrote this had one too many at the game. Even Mets fans, starts off a little weird, even Mets fans. So even the fans of the Mets, even Mets fans likely. Now, we going backwards now. It's like even Mets fans likely didn't. Even Mets fans likely didn't see this walk-off win coming. Even Mets fans likely didn't see this walk-off win coming. That's the title. As if any fan of any team in any sport has ever seen something coming. Even Mets fans likely didn't see this walk-off win coming. Sounds like a kindergarten kid wrote this. Got to do better, man. Hire your boy. I give you some articles. Okay. Anyway, other news last night. Tatis Jr. went 3 for 4, leading the Padres to victory over the Guardians. Holy coyotes, Batman. The White Sox, the Chicago White Sox, down 4-2 going into the 8th inning. Put up 3 runs in the 8th, 3 runs in the 9th, 8-4 victory for the Southsiders, putting up 13 hits on the Dodgers out there in LA, baby. Exciting win for the White Sox. Believe they have a rubber match today. Ceased and Grove on the mound. White Sox could take this series, man. They fought the Yankees tough last week, fighting the Dodgers tough today. This week. I'm all in on the Southsiders this season. Braves take 2 against the Tigers. Brewers fall to 500 after losing to the Twins. Giants. Watch out for these Giants. They're going to make a wild card push. 36-32 over the last month. They might have been one of the best teams in the league record-wise. I don't have numbers to back it up. I just feel like every time I look up, the Giants are winning uh, since the middle of May, especially in June. Maybe it's just a 2 week thing. Let me see. I got this opened over here. 7-3 winners of 4 straight. 7-3 over their last 10. I wish I could take this streak back to like the last 20 games, but yeah. And then you got San Diego right behind them. 7-3 in their last 10 winners of 2 straight. Not to scare nobody in Arizona, but all that celebrating y'all been doing, I better get y'all ass back to work. This NL West division is going to be a brawl. 4 kids in the fight. 2 of them got a knife. I can't tell you which 2. You're going to have to find that out in the fight on your own. Diamondbacks, 3-run lead over the Dodgers, 5-run game lead over the Giants, 7.5 over the Padres. Still a ton, and I mean a ton of baseball going on. Diamondbacks lose 2 in a row. Dodgers 3-7 over their last 10. This division is wide the F open. We know how much talent the Padres have. All it takes is for them to get rolling. We know what the Giants are capable of. They seem to always be a team in the mix. In the Central, baby, Reds only 1.5 games back from the struggling Pirates. Reds, winners of 5 in a row. Reds, 8-2 in their last 10. Brewers, losers of 6 straight. Brewers choking the division away. The Reds, man, I'm not telling you to bet it, but boy, oh boy, do they have a chance to dance. They keep calling up young cats that keep getting better and better. See what their number is. Probably missed a chance to really get a crazy number. You get the Reds at plus 650. Like I said, you probably missed a chance to get a crazy number. Anything can happen in this division. Where am I at? I'm looking at, I don't know. Mets 2-8, man, last 10. That is just make a grown man cry. Make a grown man cry. Angels 8-2, baby, last 10 on a burner. I am so excited about the next 4 months of this baseball season, man. I can't even lie to you. What else happened last night before I jump into today's bets? I have 3 baseball bets. The 2 futures I gave out earlier and 1 WNBA total. Blue Jays Orioles. Boy, that has been a great series to watch. Cubs have been floundering on the Pirates. Rangers still won from the Angels. Reds, like I said, hot boy. Astros, man, going to the 9th inning up 4-1, cannot cover the run line against the Nationals. Nationals end up tying it 4-4. Astros walk it off in the 9th. Talk about losers. Good teams win. Great teams cover. Houston Astros, you are not great. Padres 5-0 over the good Guardians. They are 1 game under 500. Rays get back on track after losing 2 to the Athletics, taking the series. Not taking the series. Athletics took the series. Rays get the last game. Phillies continue to get hot, baby. They're at 500 now. They beat the Diamondbacks 2 games in a row in late inning, extra inning fashion. Diamondbacks got 8 hits, only put up 3 runs. That's one of their big problems. Their biggest problem is bullpen, but every now and again they have these games where they just can't bring runners home. They leave a ton of runners on base. I think that could be something that I'd be weary of come playoff time, is the Diamondback bats going cold. Marlins. I'm not telling you to watch out for the Marlins, but boy, oh boy, are they a fun, exciting team to watch. Beating the Mariners 4-1 last night. Jorge Soler. If you didn't see it, you weren't on any social media. Amazing home run. Still the thief at the wall, saving a grand slam that could have lost them the game. Or maybe it was a 3-run. I don't know. It was late innings. The home run with runners on, from my understanding, could either tied it or gave the Mariners the lead. And Jorge Soler said, "Not on my watch." I was about to do the no, no, no. No, no, no. I need to get some gimmicks for this show, you know? Do-do. They'll be wilding with the soundboards. Whoa, whoa, my God. He's unbelievable. Got another one. Stole it at the wall. Need to just get a bunch of random announcer bits. Toss them in here and there. Exit out of this. Get to today's games, baby. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Before I give out the bets for the evening, looks like I got 6 in the slip. I wanted to go over the golf bets again real quick. They'll kick off in about an hour or so. I'm going to go Kopka, 850. John Rahm, 900. Spieth, 2200. Scroll down a little bit and you will find Sung Jae Un and Siwoo Kim around the plus 6,000s. There's some names. I've heard some people, some smart people in some smart places taking some pretty long shots this weekend. So I think it's a pretty open tournament. Anybody can win. Anything can happen. However, I think John Rahm's got it, man. Part of me wants to put all my marbles on Rahm, but I will. I spread it out yesterday when I gave it out. Kopka, Rahm, Spieth, Sung Jae Un, and Siwoo Kim. I broke it down a little better last week. Drop into today's games. Again, White Sox got Cease on the mound, taking on Grove. Man, Cease and Kopech both were supposed to be some aces 4 or 5 years ago. Cease had a pretty good year last year. Struggled this year. Kopech, I don't think he's ever had a good game, much less put together a good little run. With that being said, though, this could be a night that could be huge for Cease, man. Go out there and give him 7. Give up 2 runs, 7 innings. Shut the Dodgers down, man. Let your offense get rolling. An absolute beauty happening today around lunchtime. Kikuchi taking on Wells. Both of those guys, great records, great ERAs. Blue Jays, Orioles, amazing teams in the AL East. Have kept an eye on that series all week, and I am looking forward to today's game just as much as any. Rays taking on the A's once again. Phillies and D-backs finish up their series. These are all afternoon games. You got Aaron Nola taking on Ryan Nelson. Should be some exciting runs happening in Phillies D-backs. Both of those pitchers struggle a tad. However, Nola somehow seems to get wins, man. I don't know how he does it. Twins with Sonny Gray on the mound taking on the Tigers. Rockies travel to Atlanta to take on the mighty Braves. Pirates and Cubs finish up their series. Angels, Rangers, Ohtani, Eovaldi. That might be a game to keep your eyes on tonight, people. Angels, Rangers. Definitely going to be a game for the ages. I do have a bet on that one. Padres taking on the Guardians, Uno Mas. And then, of course, the Astros, Nats finish off their series. Let me dive into the bets I got. Rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. I gave y'all White Sox 11-1 to win the division. I gave you Nathan Eovaldi 12 to 1 to win Cy Young. Let's get into today's games. Give me the Astros on the run line, even money plus 100 taking on the Nationals. Couldn't get it done last night. Somehow Ryan Presley got a win while giving up 3 runs in the ninth, allowing them to tie the damn game. He should get a hell no. Rangers, Angels. Just talking about this game. Ohtani, Evaldi. Give me the under 8.5, baby. Even though I can definitely see one of these offenses blowing up on the bullpen. Give me the under 8.5. Give me a low scoring 3-1, 4-1 game. Either way it goes. Under 8.5, Angels, Rangers. And then this number jumped a tad since I started the show. Braves on the run line, minus 1.5 at home, taking on the Rockies, minus 125. Braves run line, Astros run line, under, Rangers, Angels. And then I do have one WNBA bet before I get the heck on up out of here. Give me the Sparks and the Aces. Psych. Give me the Seattle Storm and the Las Vegas Aces under 168. This total's the highest total of the day. That's not why I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under because it's an 18-point spread. I think that'll get to about 20 by tip-off tonight. Instead of taking the favorite, I'm going to bet that it is a blowout. And I'm going to bet that it's a blowout due to defense dominating. Aces letting off the gas a little bit in the fourth. I think this game goes under because it ends up being 95-60. Something like that. I think it gets to around the 150, 155 range, and I'm definitely on the under 168. I think the Aces will have to put up 100, 110 on their own to get this over even close. Storm would have to come in and put up 70. I don't think that happens. I think it's 95-65, which is 160 at the most. 150, 155 is my guess for this game. And it's not a guess. It's a bet. This guy is hilarious. Episode 150, baby. Gotta bring the jokes out the bag. Thought I had a rope there, huh? Ding! Anyway, that's the bets for the day, man. Storm, Aces, under 168. Stros run line, under 8.5 on Rangers, Angels, Braves on the run line. And, yeah, let's get it rocking. It's crazy. They be letting you parlay crazy stuff. I just have all these bets on my slip. Evaldi to win the Cy Young, White Sox to win the division, and then the 4 bets I just gave out. If I put 50 on it, I could win $102,000. No, I'm playing. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the love. Thank you for the support through this first 150 episodes. Only the tip of the iceberg, only the toenail on the body that this show will be by the time it dies. Trying to build something epic here, and I couldn't do it without any of you guys, any watchers. If you watched 10 seconds, if you clicked on it by accident, if you liked it, if you subscribed, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, this whole thing I'm doing is not about me enjoying sports talk, trying to build my name in the sports talk space, giving out winners on a consistent basis, which are 2 things that I'm good at and I've done over these 150 episodes, is give out winning bets on a consistent basis. More winning weeks than not by a lot. The days might be more even, but winning weeks, I think I've only had a handful of losing weeks on this show over the last 7 months, 8 months. So, yeah, I think I've only had 3 to 5 losing weeks on this show in 8 months. But it's not about none of that. It's about bringing the fans the people that watch an enjoyable experience with some knowledge. And again, winning bets is always a plus. But I do appreciate everything, man. 150 episodes in the book. Close the first chapter. Start working on the next one. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live on June 15th. It is a Thursday, people, which means uno más dia. Until the weekend, please take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Dives. And as always, I'm headed to the book.